Happy New Year! Do they all make noise? Oh, dude, I should have started with this one. I'm sorry for those headphone listeners. Welcome to an episode of Couples Therapy, the first one of 2019. It was a long year. Wow. We just finished 2018. Let me tell you, by far the busiest year of my life. Hands down, I'm not even kidding. How was it for you? You know?
I'm really glad it's over. It went by too fast, but that's not a terrible thing. That year, I hope this year takes its time.
Oh, dude. So it didn't matter to you?
I was ready for 2018 to go.
I was like, dude, we need this to just be over with.
As soon as I woke up on January 1st, I'm like, thank God. Even though I felt like crap.
So, I feel like we start every episode like this, but we got married, right? This is by far our first year actually living together.
No. Like alone together. Because we've been living together for 2 years.
Yeah, we've been living together for 2 years, but we've actually completed our first year.
Almost, yeah. At the end of January, we hit our first year living together.
That is crazy.
And we're moving again.
For the bazillionth time. It's okay. But we'll talk about that later.
Which is why we're in a different room of the house.
You're going to see another background probably after this one. Well, hopefully not. I'm thinking we should at least do a couple more before we...
Yeah, if we do more videos...
That's not okay. No, it's okay. Shut up. We got to stop saying we're going to do more episodes.
Well, think about it. I said if we do. Because we are moving this month. So this is a hugely busy month. And granted, we haven't done a video since Thanksgiving. Well, right before Thanksgiving. Even though we said we were going to do it on Thanksgiving. Which, shame on us.
We never did it.
No.
I ended up doing a Thanksgiving special.
That was cool.
Speak for yourself, dude. I almost threw my guts out.
Oh, well. You wanted to do it.
Anyways.
But yeah, we've been super busy, but that's what we always say when we haven't been around for a while.
Have no excuse.
But y'all get it. Y'all get it. We've had some people ask us when our next video is going to be, and that's why today I was like...
Some of me like maybe 2 or 3. But those people matter a lot, actually.
The fact that anybody cares is pretty cool. But yeah, I was at work today and I wasn't feeling good. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go home and I always tell myself I'm going to go home and take a nap, and I never do. Because when I do, I have to get up and I can't take a nap.
No, I get you. So
I was like, I'm just going to go home and sleep because I'm really tired. But then all of a sudden I was like, we should make a video, like a New Year's video. That'd be pretty cool. And I knew that we could get some New Year's stuff and thought it'd be kind of neat.
Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Don, for the background. It's totally helpful.
My mom and dad let us pick up their New Year's stuff.
Oh, yeah, mom and dad. That sounds weird. So our first topic of right now, of the day.
Right now. Is New Year's resolutions.
So I'm not a guy that says, oh, I'm going to lose weight. I'm just going to be a better person.
I did that once.
Dude, I'm tired of hearing the same bullshit for the past 5 years, honestly. I just come to realize something, though. I'm making changes at my own pace. So what if it takes longer than a year?
Right.
I'm still at least knowing that I'm kind of, in a way progressing in my own pace. Because I just realized I had to stop comparing myself to other people.
Right.
That is a big mistake.
Yeah.
Because I'm already moving too fast for my age compared to most people. Because a lot of people aren't doing the things that I'm doing.
Yeah.
But
you're not doing a lot of things other people
are doing. And I want to be at the same level other people are going. But I just come to realize, if I do my own pace, I'll feel better about it.
Right.
Because I know people that, they haven't even done anything with their life until they're 40. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There isn't anything wrong with that. I just realized, if I'm going to be 40, at least I know I'm 40 doing what I like.
Yeah.
Doing what I want to do and happy. That's what I want. I mean, I just come to realize that thing. It was actually very, very important that I realized that. By far the most important year that just passed by. This one, hopefully, it's the best year of my life.
The best year of your life so far.
So far, yeah, it's gonna go downhill in 2020, dude. Kanye's gonna be president.
Basically, we have to have our shit together by the time my ID and my credit card expire in 2021. The time you're 25, you need your shit together.
Yeah,
at least we should.
We should probably
at least most of our shit. At least the shit that we have.
If there's any adults watching this right now, they're like, good fucking luck, dude.
Right? They're like, yeah, I know people are always like, welcome to adulthood. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, first of all, adulthood shouldn't be that way.
Adulthood can be my bitch.
And it's not like I didn't expect it to be hard. Like, people always look at you like, oh, you had no idea, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I did. I knew that could have happened. I'm not stupid. I'm not, ignorant. I'm aware of the mistakes that I made.
There's only like a couple of things that I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see this coming. One thing I didn't see coming is well, I knew it was a thing like before, but I just didn't know how consistent full-time job was.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first applied to my first full-time job,
mm-hmm.
I ended up saying, how long am I here for? They're like, oh, dude, it's 8 hours every day, Monday through Friday. I'm like, it's like school, And I'm just like, dude.
I could do that.
I'm like, I can do this. But then you realize, oh, wow, it's even more, what's it called, tiring than it was before.
Honestly, I think I could do my job 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, but not at 5:30 in the morning. I can't do that. Kudos to people who get up and do stuff at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, good for them. If I didn't have anything to do and I wanted to do stuff for myself, I could probably do it. But just having to get up you get up at 4:30 in the morning and you're like, oh my gosh. And you gotta go to bed at like 8.
Yeah.
If you want any kind of sleep.
That's how it is for a lot of people. A lot of people that I work with, they're like, dude, I gotta sleep by 8. If I don't sleep between 8 or 9, I'm fucked the next
and everyone's
day.
like, yeah, you want that 9 to 5. That doesn't exist anywhere. Don't know one place that offers a 9 to 5. Even teaching doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, nobody works a 9 to 5. I mean, if you do, cool. You can guess. Like,
good for fucking you.
Let me know where. Well, except being a teacher's got to be kind of cool, in my opinion. I could do, after all of this 5 o'clock in the morning stuff, I could go to school like cake now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I used to bitch and moan about getting up at 6:30 in the morning. And now I'm like, God, I would love to sleep into 6:30 in the morning.
Like 6:30 sounds like a fucking accomplishment, dude.
It's great.
I'm doing something right.
So
we hear about these athletes that are getting up like at 5 or 4. I'm like, bitch, you have no fucking clue.
If they like what they do, good.
Yeah. Okay.
So
what's your resolution?
No.
Okay, we're still talking about mine?
Yeah, because you said that you don't have a resolution, but you have to come up with something. Even if it's something small. You don't have to be one of those people, but like, what's a goal that you have for yourself in 2018? What's something that you want to either like achieve in 2019 or fix about yourself? Or
I want to make the most iconic background for our podcast because we got to stop changing.
I like the change.
It's okay.
I don't really like the same background every time.
But I want it to mean something, cool. I want it to actually mean something. Like every time you look at it, you're like, oh, that's going on today.
I personally feel like that's what I did. Like, I did good.
Oh yeah. The thing is,
like,
this is not the best background. This is not gonna look cool tomorrow.
Oh no, I know. But that's why I picked it.
It's like the only time we can actually use this.
That's what I was trying to tell you, is I want backgrounds that change. I want a background for different times. I don't want the same background every single time. That's so boring.
No. I mean, seasonal, I understand. Right?
I just meant like about the topic. Even if you made a topic, you know what I mean? Like.
True. Okay.
But yeah, for holidays.
But I want people to know, okay, let's say, like, I want people to know that when they're watching this.
Right.
They're watching this, It's hard to explain, but I guess we're still figuring that out.
That's your resolution. That's your life. resolution?
I want to make it work.
What?
I want to actually do it.
What?
Like,
They
for
don't
a
know what you're
living.
talking about.
I want to do this for a living, actually, and actually won't be in the mood for it. You know. I'm stepping on a little thing. Sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to.
You want to
be.
make this more successful.
Yes, as much as I can, and I will, because this is my fucking year, dude. If it's not, fucking shame on me, dude. Because there's so much I can do this year now. I mean, I'm making it sound like I didn't have the opportunity before, but I don't know. I guess the idea or the concept of it, or the concept of it being 2019, I could be like, cool.
Nobody had the opportunity to do anything in 2018.
Even though
I feel like everyone hated 2018.
Even though I'm doing the same shit in 2019 that I'm doing bad in 2018.
Bad year? 2016, right? Everyone hated 2016. I think we liked 2016.
No. I actually specifically remember posting on Facebook. We do not speak of 2016.
Oh, okay.
If there's anything we say about 2016 is that we got engaged and that Harambe got shot. That's the only thing we speak of 2016. But I remember specifically typing that on my wall. I'll actually share it.
But I thought I remembered you being like, everyone hated 2016, but I really liked it. Y'all, this is the best year for us.
Maybe relationship-wise, it was really good. But that's when Donald Trump became president.
Yeah.
I moved out.
We lived together. It was all right. It wasn't as bad as everyone else's 2016.
I mean, I did a lot of changes that year, but I mean, I don't think it was like
2017 didn't even exist. I don't even remember what happened in 2017.
2017?
Yeah.
I turned 21 and went to a drunk phase.
I've only gotten drunk 3 times since my 21st birthday, and I'm gonna be 23 this year. I think, right?
Right. Oh, your dad says we need a green screen.
I know. I've been looking, but they're so expensive.
Even though you can just paint the wall green.
But first of all, yes, we need a green screen, but the expensive part is the program to make the green screen not a green screen. So if you would like to finance that for us, sure.
I mean, we won't say no.
Right.
We'll not reject that present at all.
I guess that's pretty good resolution.
Okay.
To make this work.
Make this work.
It's fun.
Because I got time.
November was a good month, video-wise.
We posted a lot in November. And
fun.
We just completely went AWOL December.
Yeah, we didn't exist at all in December.
We didn't post. I didn't even post anything on Facebook. Not even
I know you. He barely went on Facebook today and liked all of the posts that I've been tagging him in for the last month.
It's because Reddit, man.
I don't know.
Or there's anything I'm not liking about Facebook anymore. Is that a lot of people are just posting negative shit all the time. Don't get me wrong. There's the same thing Reddit is. But Reddit, it's like for the meme. It's like for the laugh. Like, laugh at this, ha, ha, ha. When Facebook is like, oh, my life sucks. Oh, I don't like how this is going out. I'm just like, okay.
That makes sense. But I don't go on Facebook to laugh anyway. So, but that's nice to know that if I feel like I need to laugh, I'll go there.
Well, you can't go on Reddit unless you put it in a meme, you know? Well, yeah.
What?
I mean, never mind.
I've never used that.
Well,
I'll just watch YouTube videos about Reddit.
Well, there you go. You can do that.
That's my experience. Anyway.
Yeah, pretty good.
I don't remember what we were talking
about. I realized something. We really need drinks, dude. Not alcoholic drinks. I mean, I need a hydrate, dude.
I don't want an alcoholic drink for a while now.
Oh, yeah, you? How dare you?
Happy New Year.
That's how you start the year, huh?
Yeah, I woke up on January 1st, and the first thought that came into my head when I woke up is, this is not the way you're going to start the year.
You can't do this, Kassandra.
Oh my God, I woke up and I was like, you need to sober the fuck up. And I was dying, and my mouth was so dry. It was so hot. And I was just laying there, and my whole body was sore because the bed was really uncomfortable. And I woke up, and someone put another blanket on me. It was so freaking hot, and my hands were so swollen. I couldn't get my rings off. I was in the bathroom, yanking them off, and I couldn't get them off. And I needed water, but the water was downstairs, and I didn't think I could make it down the stairs. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm gonna get water, and then I'm gonna lay on the couch because there's a fan in there.
Do we still have
Right?
water? Hang on.
No, we don't.
We don't? We're out? Oh, there's like dripping. Like little by little. It's okay. I actually want it.
Okay.
Alright.
Anyway, so I went downstairs. Yeah, mine's empty, but sure. I went downstairs, and I was so looking forward to laying on the couch. Then I saw my dad on the couch, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, so that's where.
Never mind.
Oh.
So yeah, I went downstairs. I got water, and then I was like, I need a shower, but I fought with myself for about 15 minutes about that because I didn't think I could stand long enough. You know what I mean? When I first woke up, I was telling you, I was so hot, I wanted to jump in the cold shower. But by the time I decided to take a shower, I was freezing my ass off. It was crazy.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, anyway, so it took a while to sober up. Eating a little helped. I think once I got to work, because I had to work that day, I was fine once I got to work. For the most part, I felt kind of crappy, but like people were talking to me and I could like ignore it.
Isn't it weird, like when it comes to nothing, like you feel so shitty, then when like life hits you, and like all that just goes away.
Yeah.
Like you feeling sick or feeling shitty, it's like, okay, I gotta wake the fuck up now. You know?
Yeah, that's usually how I feel in the mornings when I get to work. Like when I first get to work, it's dark.
Right.
So I'm dying on the inside, and I'm just like, I hate my life. But as soon as the sun comes up and stuff, and I get to go inside and not freeze my ass off, it's fine. Like I'm awake. I mean, yeah, and that's why I never get to take a nap, because then I wake up, and I am tired, but it's like my brain forgets it's tired.
All right. Well, what's your New Year resolution?
First, my dad commented. He said that's the crappy part of drinking. The only accomplishment I have
of drinking,
is I don't throw up.
Okay.
Yeah, but I really want to, but I can't. So people are like, "Oh yeah, you're puking," and I'm like, "No." And they think you're lucky. So I guess that's why I call it an accomplishment. But I feel like it's worse because I can't throw up. It sucks. Anyway, okay. So my New Year's resolution is to never drink again. I'm just kidding. No,
that was not mine last year, and I did pretty good until it came to like the holidays.
I know I'm gonna drink. It's fine.
I did pretty good, even on my
birthday.
For a
while.
No, I really did.
Till recently.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like, but I didn't get like fucked up, you know.
I didn't get fucked up.
Exactly, and I used to get fucked up all the time, like for no fucking reason, you know. I'd be the guy that show up at a party. See the drinks.
You're still that guy.
No, I'm not that guy.
He's
anymore.
Still that guy.
No, I'm not.
He is the first drunk person at every party. If he's drinking, he's the first one drunk. Granted, yeah, there's parties where he doesn't drink, but if he does, give it like 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Maybe. And that's being kind.
Shut up.
You know what is, I don't know if other comments are going on there, and the computer's really far away from us. So I can't scroll it. So you're going to have to get up. Sorry, guys. I don't think, because that seems like the most recent. Okay. Hi, Clover. Sorry, guys. Anyway, okay, so my New Year's resolution, I guess it's pretty sappy, but...
Is it sappy?
It always is.
Okay.
Well, I did have that weight loss one year. I lost 5 pounds.
Hey, don't laugh. It's actually a good
like
thing.
A week, and
There's
then
people who gain 5 pounds.
I gave up and gained like double that back.
Oh, never mind.
That's what I'm saying.
I was trying to make this a good point, but
and people made me feel so shitty for losing the weight. I'm like, yeah, I lost 5 pounds. Like, yeah, it's just water weight. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not good weight. It's just, yeah, of course you lost 5 pounds.
It's just the water I drank last night.
I want to.
I don't know, just the way you said it. It sounds so lazy.
I feel tired.
You feel tired?
I don't feel good today. I don't know how to word it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how to word it. Like, I want to accomplish something.
Well, at least now you found out what you want to do.
Yeah, I just haven't told anybody.
Oh,
except
right.
you.
Shush.
You're the only one that knows
I'm
about
fucking
it.
up already.
Nah, it's not a secret. Just no one's asked. I've tried to talk about it.
What if I ask?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. I'm not the right person who
Now's
should
not
ask.
the time.
Okay, fuck me. Fuck me for giving a shit.
Because I don't want to say it and jinx it and then something bad happens. So I just want to accomplish something in 2019. Anything big. Like I want to like look back on 2019 like 20 years from now and be like, yeah, 2019 was the year I did that. You know what I mean? I want to remember 2019 for like a good thing. You know, I want to make good things happen. So that's what I want. Is I want to accomplish
so much
something.
hype of any year except for this one. Like
I'm
2018,
really excited.
No one got
crazy.
excited for 2018. Like that I know about.
I did. I was so excited because I'm like, you know, it's gonna be a great year. Fuck 2017. I don't know what happened in 2017, but by 2017, I'm so ready for 2018 because we're gonna get married. We get to plan a wedding, and 2018 fucking sucks.
Little
like
did we know.
a fucking emotional train wreck of a year. Horrible fucking year. Horrible. Yes, we got married. That was wonderful. That was it.
But the process and the fucking actually doing it. No.
But even then, that wasn't the hard part for us. It was the hard part for like my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah.
Busted her ass. I think she hated planning the wedding more than we did.
She hates our marriage more than we did.
I didn't hate planning the wedding. I hated that I couldn't do more for the wedding. Like because I just like I wasn't there. You know that. I was not available in 2018.
Okay.
Unless I was angry. It's the only time, right? It's the only time any emotion ever showed, except I cried like a bitch.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I was mad on that day. But in the morning I was. Right before the wedding, yeah, I was. Because I was sick. Which I've talked about. I was so sick. I was pissed. I'm like, of course I would be sick today.
And your mom burned you.
Yeah.
Is
I don't
it
even
still
remember
there?
what arm it is. Yeah. You can kind of see it a little.
So you want to explain that story? It's actually...
It's a cool burn. You guys can't see it. But it's starting to go away. I'm really sad. I was hoping like it would stay forever.
Yeah, me too. It looked cool.
It looked like a little... I call it my prison burn.
Your prison burn?
Because I thought it looked like someone was counting down the days.
Oh, shit. Like...
Yeah.
Okay, so
anyway,
explain what happened.
Well, she was curling my hair in the bathroom. We were getting ready, and she dropped the curling iron.
Did she drop it on your arm?
Yeah.
I thought she like...
Yeah, and it stayed there for... Oh. No, she dropped it, I believe. Either way, it was there for a few seconds. Like it, not... Yeah.
Like you heard it.
Like it wasn't just like a... no, it was just like a... Oh, shit. Like, and I cried badly.
Oh, you're like, Mom, what the fuck?
I cried so much because that fucking hurt. Like, and she's like, I'm so sorry. She felt so bad. I'm like, it's fine. Like, it really was fine, but like the tears are just like, I'm sorry, I'm just crying. I'm like, it's okay. And they're like, oh no, are you okay? And I'm like, you guys are not helping
you guys
me.
Not helping. Don't like, tap me. Don't look
fine.
at me.
It wasn't even the fact that I was emotional. That shit hurt really bad.
It looks like it hurt really bad.
And so yeah, I have these like I had these like really dark marks. Like it was really dark.
I'm gonna steal some of your cran grape because I'm thirsty as fuck right now.
What's your mouth? There should be Sprite somewhere. I didn't take those to the party. The Shasta Sprite.
Oh, no, I'll probably look for them later.
Anyway, there's more comments that we can't see. I didn't think that part through. We need a mouse. Just a second. My mother said that it was your payback. My dad said it was a wedding birthmark, which is why I was hoping it would stay forever, but it's starting to go away, it seems.
Your mom said it was her power level.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like she can burn me?
I guess. That's about as worse
as
what
you mean?
I don't know. She'll burn a bitch.
Oh.
Oh, damn. All right. All right.
Anyway.
Anyways.
I thought it'd be cool to put the computer farther away today. 'Tis not.
Just making sure your feeling was in check that day.
Obviously. Yeah, that's what started the waterworks. And then she burned me. And then as soon as I was fine.
So it wasn't that she burned you, it's that it's your wedding and she burned you.
No, I didn't care that she burned me. It was the fact that it hurt. Like if she burned me and it didn't hurt that bad, I wouldn't care. But
What if
no,
she
it
burned you
hurt.
like on August? Like,
What does that
would it matter?
Yep, I would still would have cried because it
Really?
hurts. I only cried because like the tears were uncontrollable. They just went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know when you get hit in the face with a ball.
No.
Okay, well I have gotten hit in the face with basketballs before, and I remember one time in elementary school, one just went right into my face, and like it just started crying immediately. And it was another thing where everyone's like, "Oh no, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Bitch, I'm not crying because my feelings are hurt. I'm not crying. Like I just can't help it. Like it hit me in the face. My tear ducts are just going. Don't ask me if I'm fine." I'm like, "But you're crying. Like just because I'm crying means I'm totally not fine." Like no, try. I cry for everything. I'm okay. Okay, like don't even worry about it. If I'm crying, don't ask questions. Just leave it alone.
Goddamn.
I can't stop. I can't help it. I didn't choose to do this. I'm fine.
Oh man. Whoops, there's someone here.
Perfect timing.
Should put in do not disturb sign?
Yeah. But it's his parents. Just a moment. Let me look at the comments.
See my keys, babe?
No. I'll be right back.
Oh, my dad's saying hi.
Oh, hi. How are you? Good.
¿Qué morado? Ok, sí, sí, sí. Yes. Del motor sí, nomás de la puerta no.
Don't listen to their
Ah,
conversation.
no, se lo digo los dos animales.
This is a great way to start 2019, in my opinion.
Ese es negro, ese no.
It's going to be an awkward year then.
No, el de la ven no, es otro. Te estoy diciendo que es otro. Está ahorita yo, estoy diciendo porque yo no tenía marido. Es blanco.
So my mom was saying that the burn that she gave me looked like the thing in Jumanji that counted their lives that they had. That's what she meant by her power level. Bye. So say you're sorry.
For what?
I told them, I said, yep, this is how I wanted to start 2019. This is how 2019 is going to be. It's an awkward year.
I'm sorry. It's actually not as bad as you making me scroll down the comments.
That was worse. Yeah, I'd rather scroll down the comments.
True. Okay, so anyways, where were we?
I was telling them about my mom saying that burn was the life thing from Jumanji.
The life thing from Jumanji?
Yup.
Okay.
I am. My friend said I look comfy. I so am. I'm wearing. So my dad got these cool shorts for Christmas, like sleeping shorts. And when I saw them, I wanted some too. So my grandma got me some too. So me and my dad have matching sleep time shorts. So we got to have a sleepover so we can have matching pajamas. I'm really excited and they're pretty comfy. But I got all this space in the crotch area that I don't need.
Oh, no?
Nope.
You don't need that space?
No.
No? Because you want to hide it like a gun or something?
I guess.
No? Okay, I guess you don't need that.
Okay, so his New Year's resolution was to make this more successful. And anyway,
yes, mine, but what is yours?
And I told you, and I said mine is to accomplish something.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
What?
Nothing. Oh shit. Nothing.
He's gonna be like, "Well, you say you never accomplish shit. You're not good at nothing." Like, no, I just mean, like I said, I want to look back on 2019 and like that was the start of this. That was the year I did this, and it was a big thing.
Okay.
I want to accomplish something pretty big.
Okay.
Even if other people don't fucking like it.
All right. Facts.
I'm gonna do it.
Facts. Respect.
Don't know how, but I'm gonna try. And the reason I haven't told everybody what it is that I decided I finally wanted to do,
which you're making everyone so fucking curious right now,
is because
don't just be so
I get that
secret
fear
about
that it's
it.
not gonna work out. So I
don't
want to tell everyone.
You need to fucking get that shit. Be like, this is gonna be my bitch one day, and I'm gonna fucking do it.
That and everyone's constantly.
That's how
like,
I did this.
Why would you do that?
It's small,
and I don't want to hear it.
But at least I know that I'm starting it.
Like. Because as soon as I tell people I want to do something, 90% of them are always like, well, how are you going to do that? You can't do that unless you do this. Like, they just doubt, which is fine. I understand that. So I'm not really telling anybody until I have my plan.
Well, take in mind, when people tell me this shit is boring, you know, it makes me feel bad. But I'm like, you know what? I don't care. There's like a smaller percentage saying that they like it. So I did for them.
Well, I know the
idea.
idea.
There was a lot more people hating this.
Right.
But I mean, I'm still like, you know what? I like doing it. You know, whenever they go home and they do whatever the fuck they like to do, I probably won't approve of it. If I tell them I don't like it, they're still going to do it.
Yeah.
Right? What do they like cooking? Am I going to go to them in their house and be like, you like cooking? You're such a fag. You know, like I'm not going to be that guy.
I like to cook. Oh my gosh, guys. We finally had a home-cooked meal the other day.
Oh, for the first time in
who knows how long?
Dude, did we actually cook Yes, we cooked this year. Fuck you. We actually cooked this year.
Yes, we did. But we didn't just check out of Facebook for a month. We checked out of life for a month. Like, we didn't cook anything. Like, we have eaten so bad that we have either eaten terribly or we haven't eaten at all this whole month. Like, half the time we'll eat at like 3, and then we won't even eat dinner because we're just like, it's nuts. So finally,
which sounds like we're starving ourselves, but we're really not. It's just we're fucking lazy
and tired.
Like,
so tired. Yeah, my uncle finally gave us some steaks, so I was finally able to cook some steaks. It was delicious too. Like, I was so scared that the one meal I finally got to cook in who knows how long was gonna burn, and it was great. Right?
Yeah, it was
great. And now I'm sad because now we don't have food.
Why do you look at me as?
So one meal, now we have no more food.
Yeah, we're out of food for the year. That's how we start out the year. We're starving. Fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna lose weight because we're doing food. Anyway, so our next topic. Oh, if you guys have New Year's resolutions, you can post them in the comments. That'd be cool.
It's always welcome. So the New Year, the other topic would be.
We're gonna talk a little bit more about
the honeymoon
period or phase or newlywed. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Good.
Just click.
Forget it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm not reading your comments anymore.
There you go.
That went too fast. I can't tell you what it is.
Okay. Well, our friend, anyone who tells you that you can't do something, you tell them to go choke on a big blue one. You actually got one.
I did.
So you should bring it out and shove it down their throat.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's. No.
appropriate. Yeah, I don't think
It was a gag gift.
it was a gag. I mean, what?
It was a funny gift. Well, anyway, yeah.
It was meant to be funny.
It was. That's all it's for. The humorous thing that we own now. Anyway.
It's covered in dog hair. Wait, that sounds even worse. No, it got dropped on the floor, and there's dog hair on the floor, and now there's dog hair all over it.
Sure.
What? I mean, don't look at me. Look at the fucking dog. Look at the dog. Don't look at me.
Anyway, so
okay.
the honeymoon phase, newlywed phase.
So explain what the honeymoon phase is.
I assume it's just like this period right after you get married where you're just like, I'm so happy all of the time. Life is a big bubble of gum.
I'm blessed. Hashtag blessed. So blessed.
Life is so amazing. We're married. This is my hubby. We're so happy. Like, hashtag first married Christmas. Hashtag
Mr. and Mrs.
Which is fine. And there was a little bit of that every once in a while because it was just a little like elatedness.
But we didn't rub it in people's fucking
married.
face as much as other people do.
I don't think that's what the honeymoon period is. Literally, they're really happy. It's just like they're so happy. And in my opinion, I'm not sure just because I haven't really seen a lot of other couples go through it, but I think that the honeymoon period really only happens for people who like haven't been dating long, or they didn't live together before they got married, because there are still people who wait to live together till after they get married, and I think that that's fine. You know,
that gave us a big advantage though. Like, we already knew what we were going up against.
We already knew what we hated about each other, and we still decided to marry each other anyway.
So yeah.
So like every time we go anywhere, the first thing people ask me is, "So how's the married life?" And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to say.
It fucking sucks, dude. Like, what? Am I really just gonna?
That's what they want you to say. That's exactly what they want you to say. Is that it fucking sucks, dude? Because that's how they feel for some reason, or whatever. You know, just like it's like welcome to adulthood. It's like welcome to married life. Like, okay, tell your wife that. I'm gonna tell your wife you said that. I don't understand why they make things so bad.
I know a handful of people that would actually tell you that though. Like, if I actually flat out said it fucking sucks. And like, I think the first thing they would do is go up to you and tell you that I said that.
Yeah,
I think that's why I don't say shit when it comes to that.
Because in my opinion, I tell them it's fine. It's
the
same.
I just tell them it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I'm like, it's good. Even when it sucks, it's good.
Then I gotta explain how long we've been together, and I'm like, okay, well, we've been together for about 8 years. I mean, we've been living with each other for
about 8 years.
About
9 years.
Well, we're heading to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we already passed 8, so it's not about.
Well, I'm talking about previously. Nimrod, I mean,
even now people do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, next year we're gonna be together for 10 fucking years. Really, if we're still lovey-dovey by that time, one of us is doing something wrong.
Oh, really?
What?
That's what's going on. We're fucking. If I still love you next year, yeah, we're fucking up, dude.
He doesn't love me anymore. I do all the loving.
That's not true.
That's true.
I love you.
It's pretty true.
It's not true.
It's pretty true.
You were actually more considerate.
I bought you pizza for lunch. Yes, I'm extremely more considerate, which is the point I'm trying to make. It's an issue.
I bought you McDonald's.
That was the cutest thing he's ever done. And I know. So the day before, I asked him to pick up lunch, and he picked up Raising Cane's, which I love, which is cool. So the next day,
that didn't count.
I have my sister. Well, I asked you to do it. But the fact that it was Raising Cane's was a plus.
Okay. So I get half a point.
But the next day, I had my sister, and we decided we were going to get Panda Express. And I'm like, well, Edgar gets off soon, so I'll get him a bowl. And every time I do something like that, I have this thought. And I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if he decided this was the day that he was going to surprise me with food? And it never happens, right? Ever. But that day, he comes home with bags of McDonald's, and I could have cried. Like, I was so happy. Like, in my head, I'm just like, I just fucking ate, and I'm not eating that right now. But that was the sweetest thing you have done in a long time, and it made me feel so good. And I'm just like, I got you food too. wasn't a big thing to do, and I loved it. I was so happy that you did that.
Well, I can't do it anymore then because you'll think I'm just trying to do it.
No, it's still cute.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm getting you McDonald's tomorrow. Oh,
you can't tell me.
I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not getting you McDonald's tomorrow.
But you might have to throw a hint out there because I tend to buy food for lunch, and I decided that if I get off at 12:30, I'll just buy you food.
I mean, you're closer to all the fast food places or anything.
Yeah, it
More
just
than me.
sucks because I don't want to drive out of my way anywhere, so it's like the same fast food places every time.
Which I don't. I mean, I mind, but I mean, at the
I
same
do.
time, it's like okay, cool.
Because eventually, the thought of a burger makes me want to puke.
Same.
Anyway,
That got dark.
the honeymoon phase
The honeymoon phase.
doesn't exist. Even on our honeymoon, we weren't on the honeymoon phase. Do you want to know when we hit a honeymoon phase? It was the year we graduated high school when we went to Ruidoso. We were so happy. We've never been so freakishly happy
Because we were free
ever.
for a while. We
It
were-
was like the first time we ever felt like we were doing anything kind of as like grown-ups, I guess, and together. So like even when something like upsetting would happen on that first trip to Ruidoso, we were just so positive and so happy. Like it's nuts. Like I still think about that trip sometimes and I'm just like, wow, I didn't let anything get to me that whole trip. And granted, it was only a couple of days, but that's saying a lot for me. So it was really cool. That was when we hit our honeymoon phase. And even then, we were together for, what, 4 years then?
Yeah, I mean, we were together for a while.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
We were about to hit 5 years. So, I mean,
it wasn't for no special occasion. We just
no,
wanted
we just
to
went
go
for the
out, yeah.
summer with our friends.
Yeah, it
So,
was
I
good.
mean, but ever since then, it's like, I mean, life is good. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's still good. I'm not going to be like, don't ever get married. I don't understand why people do that. Like, I'm like, if you're really giving people the advice to not get married, I personally think you should get a divorce. I don't get.
I think
really
the
that
I think the
miserable?
real advice is don't get married too soon.
I don't think so.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Because the way men make it sound is like, don't get married ever, because then they won't.
Because I say it
Yeah,
to
they
fuck
say it.
around.
They
I
say
say
it.
it to fuck around.
They're like,
But I know
"God."
people that are dead fucking serious.
Yeah,
when they tell me
But they
that.
do it because they're like, oh man, they don't want to sleep with you anymore after a certain amount of time. Like, if they don't want to sleep with you after a certain amount of time, it's not because you're married. Okay. If you never got married and you were together forever, there's going to be a point probably when she wants to stop sleeping with you. I don't think that there is like something appealing about the fact that you're just my boyfriend that makes me want to sleep with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be
Like,
weird.
I don't see how marriage changes. And they say kids. Okay, understand kids, but not marriage. It doesn't make any sense. Not to me.
I get that.
I don't know. Do you ever feel like, sometimes I feel like I'm in a honeymoon phase. Sometimes I get that lovey-dovey, like I'll go to work and I'm like, oh, I miss him. But then I get home and I'm just like,
Like, I don't miss him like that.
or a lot of the times we argue, it happens, you know, right? 90% of the time, the days we have arguments are the days that I was like, I'm going to be so excited when I see him. I can't wait to see him when we get home. And then like, as soon as we walk in the door, we argue and I'm like, damn. Every single time. So I try not to miss you too much anywhere because I'm like, it's going to ruin that shit for me so fast.
It's like I just ruined the fucking mood as soon as I walk in. Like, hey, babe, who the fuck left that on the floor?
No,
Kassandra,
why?
stop. You're being so irritating.
They're fine with it. Sorry. I don't understand why the comments don't load up as we talk. Why we have to scroll. Our friend said, and then you wake up the next day after that first month and you're like, I fucking hate you. Right? Right.
Right. Okay. Let's go with that. Sure, why not? Just kidding. I wouldn't know. Wait, what the hell? Okay.
Don't get married, as my dad said. Yeah, I was talking about you, father.
No, he's not the one that actually told me like dead serious. Like I knew with him, like it was like, hey, don't get married,
I
huh?
don't take you seriously.
I mean, he's actually one of his friends. Now that I think about it, one of his friends.
Yeah,
I don't know his fucking name. I'm not gonna say it even if I know it.
I don't know.
He has a baby. He's married. Anyways, like he saw me and you together. This was before we even got engaged. Like he's just talking to me. He's like, "Oh, there's Kassandra's boyfriend." Automatically, he comes comes up to me to fuck with me. Not to harass me or anything. He just to fuck with me to see how I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, man, don't get fucking married, dude. Sounds like a fucking joke, but don't get fucking married. Like, he looks at me, and I'm just like, all right. I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. All right. No. Don't get fucking married. I'm not fucking around. Look at me in the eye. It was kind of hard to look at him in the eye because he looks like a crackhead from a distance, right? I'm just like, oh, shit. Like, granted, I was 14 years old, dude. Like, this guy is looking at me like I just almost popped the question out of nowhere.
You're a little older than that.
Maybe a little older, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, dude, I'm not gonna thinking about marriage right now. I'm thinking about, am I gonna pass this fucking school year, dude? Like, that's what I'm thinking about. But no, he looks at me dead in the fucking eye. He's like, no, don't get fucking married. I'm just like, oh, okay.
I understand people who are divorced or whatever. They say don't get married. Like, oh man, she cleaned me out of all my fucking money. You know what I mean? But we had that discussion too.
Right.
I'm like, dude, if we ever get divorced, I don't want none of that shit. If we have kids, that's another story. We're going to have to figure that shit out. But if we don't have kids. Basically, for me, it was like, man, if you cheat on me, that's it. You're not going to see your kids no more. I don't give a fuck. And you're going to accept that. That was like a thing. And shit, if I cheat on you, you fucking have the kids. That's kind of stupid.
She can't keep she can't keep your kids away if you don't have any kids.
But I'm like, you know, like people were talking about like prenups and stuff. I'm like, first of all, we don't have nothing, and
we're too broke to have
nor
prenups.
do I really want anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really want things that would remind me of you anyway. Just because I'm petty, I don't want that shit.
Honestly, a lot of things will remind me of you, even if I try not to.
I'd have to throw away all my books.
Not only that, like I can't listen to the radio.
Buy that book one day.
I can't even fucking listen to music if it wasn't. That'd be crazy. I can't even listen to
You'd
the
have
city.
to wait like another decade to listen to music to the next shitty decade of music, and then be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we thought this
or you would be
generation
like,
was bad.
man, my ex would have fucking hated this song. Because I hate everything.
Said no one ever. Oh, I miss my ex so much. Shut the
I
fuck
didn't
up.
say that. I just said that you would have been like, man, she would have hated this fucking song. She would not have let me listen to this song. Because there's certain songs that make you turn off. I'm just like, no.
And honestly, it bothers me when you do that. It does.
But like that.
Like a lot.
Who is it? Is it Kanye West?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Okay.
There's just certain songs I can't even force myself to listen to. And half the time he wants to listen to that bullshit, I have a headache. And he's like, oh, babe, it helps your headaches. The random noises make your head feel better. I'm like, bitch, it makes me want to cut you. Like, it does not make me feel better. It just makes me angry.
Well, it
Just
helps
turn
me
it off.
with my headaches, but I guess it doesn't work for yours.
For me, I like music that, like, tells me a story and makes me feel good. Like, I don't want... No.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, something soothing when my head hurts, or no music at all.
All right. Well, it tells a story. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gucci Gang's definitely out of the fucking table. Okay. So we're not gonna do it.
I have rap and trap music now. I'm just like, don't turn it on.
Well, I don't listen to that. I mean, I'll listen to it just to understand it.
It just depends on the song. Like, I guess we're just adding a new topic in here is music. Is I feel like music has gone down. And I know everyone says that once they get a certain age.
No, it's actually getting better now. It is.
Okay, my big
actually
argument is
now.
not all music, but it's rock music. Remember, we were having a discussion the other day.
Oh yeah, we were having our karaoke night at the house.
Yeah, we were doing karaoke by ourselves.
We're so fucking lame, dude. We do karaoke with ourselves. But,
and I'm still too scared to sing in front of him.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Anyway, though, but I started putting on rock music, like alternative rock, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was telling
Evanescence
him,
and fucking.
well, not even. Yeah, I guess that's not it.
Like type shit,
sure.
You know.
Like some screamo, some alternative, some. You know.
Okay.
And I was just like, you don't hear this shit anymore.
No.
Like, nothing good has been made, really. Like, I think.
Like, let's say times are changing.
Ago,
okay.
Like, I think before 2010.
That's when.
Or like right before 2010 and
that's
maybe
when
a little
it ended.
after.
That's when it ended.
There was like a really good period for a while there where
Yeah.
there was a lot of good stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like you just don't hear it anymore.
Mm-mm.
Like you don't. And I'm like, man, in like the 70s and the 80s, right? Rock was the shit. was the absolute shit.
I know.
And
I feel it.
What the hell do we have now? I could even understand when pop was the big thing and R&B. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was fun too. That was around 2009 too, when all those good songs started coming out. I mean, 2009 and stuff was great. You know what I mean? Like musically, I loved all the music that was coming out. Then yeah, now I don't understand anything on the radio. Like, I have to turn it all off because everyone is fucking stoned out of their minds, which is whatever. But I mean,
so was Bob Marley. But you could you can fuck with the songs.
Okay,
you know, you can.
If being stoned makes you sit
So was
back
Pink Floyd, but he made good music.
life.
You know, like if Pink Floyd can make good music while he's on fucking all this shit, he's on LSD, crack cocaine, you name it. If he can still make music that'll make you fucking feel good,
yeah.
What the fuck is stopping these kids? You know, like
that's what I'm saying. Where they're all on
what it is that they're just giving everybody with a face tattoo a fucking record deal.
Yeah,
that's the issue. Anyone with a face tattoo, they're getting a fucking record deal.
And a lot of these people I see like on my Facebook, which is fine. You know, you like that shit, good for you. I don't. But I see like a lot of girls and stuff. They're like, oh man, I love him. He's my husband. Like, that is the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. And you can't understand anything he says. He sounds like, I don't know, just.
Wait, tell me that Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know who that is?
I don't know who anybody is.
Is the one with the purple hair and like the 6ix9ine all over his fucking body? Okay. They keep telling me he's the hottest motherfucker on earth. I'm like, where? Where the fuck? Oh my god. If that's your taste, like, don't even talk to me.
Cool, good for you. I'm not, you want to be with that.
I mean, people say they like Marilyn Manson, and I understand that.
I don't.
I do.
I never did.
Like, physically, I understand why you think he's, like, cool or whatever, and like, okay, I'll be like, all right.
Sometimes I'll even be like, that's bae, but it's just because of his music, not his face.
Yeah. Like, have you seen Bruno Mars? It's not really.
I don't think Bruno Mars is attractive at all.
His music is good, though. He has really good music.
I'm going to leave you for your awkward moment now for a minute.
Okay.
Because I have to use the restroom.
Oh, God. Okay. So should we still leave this on?
It's your turn.
Do you have anything to talk about? Okay. Well, I guess I have to keep scrolling down the comments every single... Okay, she leaves me doing all the work. All right. I should just wear like a Foley on my leg now and just put a do not disturb sign on the door. Well, yes, that guy does look like a clown. I don't understand how it can actually, influence people. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, when I grow up, I want fucking colorful hair and just a dumb tattoo on my face. Like, God, like, that's not gonna be cool next year. I wonder how they feel now. Like, they're actually not gonna be cool this year. Well, I hope not. One of them's in prison, I know for sure. Like, two of them already died. I think there's like two left. Man, I hope this year's way better with music, because 2018 fucking sucked when it came to music. But yeah, as my resolution, I really want to make this like a weekly thing, or maybe a daily thing, a couple of days a week thing. Because I actually feel really good doing this. Not so much by myself, because I mean I just got put on the spot. Like, hey, here you go, you fucking take it from here. But it feels very weird. Like, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm really not. And I got to keep scrolling every time you guys say something. Like right now, there's a comment, but let's see. Unicorn goals. So Kassandra probably is watching me from the bathroom. Are you watching me from the bathroom, babe? Kassandra! She can't hear me. She probably is watching me from the bathroom. Hey, JD, where's mommy? Is she watching me? All right. Well, while we wait till she's done taking a shit, I'm just glad we're starting fresh. Let's actually be consistent about this. I mean, we're probably not going to be so active this month in general, because we got a lot of packing to do. Like, I mean, a lot. We got to. Do I feel awkward yet? No? Why? Oh. Wait, is she actually watching me from the bathroom? That'd be so dope. Hang on. Oh my gosh, she is. Hey.
Hey.
Oh shit, hey.
Hey.
That didn't take so long.
Pretty good acoustics.
They're like, Kassandra's watching you from the bathroom. I was like, no fucking
comment?
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I decided right now. You show them who you are, baby.
I feel better. I didn't. I was like, I can wait till the end of the video, and then like, nope, peace.
So, you interrupted my genius thought.
You were talking about wanting to make this better.
Yep.
Huh?
Anyways, damn, you were listening, huh? That's crazy. Okay.
This dedication.
Dedication.
I heard some. No, it's not from this.
Beep. That's from the.
No, you're fine. It's from the.
Okay. All right.
So what do you want to do?
So, what is your biggest regret this year?
Last year.
This
year, like yesterday, drinking.
Fucking.
Like for the whole year
so far this year, yeah,
Drinking.
drinking was my worst mistake. No.
What's wrong with the dog?
He's hungry.
He's just like staring at us. Last year, letting myself feel like shit, I guess. Like letting everything consume me.
I think you have a big problem with people pushing you.
I do. But what do you mean?
Like you get pushed around a lot.
Yeah.
Now, it sucks because, I mean, if it was something that I could stop from happening, I would in a heartbeat.
Right.
But it's mostly when I'm not around with you.
It's mostly just because I really like to avoid conflict as much as possible, but at the same time, like, I don't really stand up for myself either. But it's because a lot of the times, at the time it's happening, I don't think about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think that I'm able to defend myself because I feel like, they're right and I'm wrong. But then later is when I realize, man, fuck that. I so could have said this, or made my point, but now it's too late. Like, that always happens to me. Yeah. And I think it's just because my immediate response is, the fight or flight thing. I'm out. I don't want to deal with it at the moment because, like, I can't deal with. I still haven't found a way to deal with like a high stress situation. Like, I can't. Like, I remember there was even like some shit going down at work and there was a big problem. And I even told one of the people involved, and I told them, I said, I want to talk to you, but I can't. I can't in this group of people that we're in right now because I can't breathe and I can't think. Like, and I feel so embarrassed because like when I panic, I stutter a lot. I can't breathe and like I shake. And I just feel like, I don't know. It's crazy because even when I don't think I'm going to be stressed, like I am.
Yeah.
And I think, but last year, the only good part is I was finally able to admit it to somebody. Even though it was sucked and it made me feel, it made me look super vulnerable and weak. But at the same time, it made me feel good because I was able to be like, look, I just can't deal with this right now. Because that's how bad I was. So I think 2018 was just my biggest regret in general. But yeah, I think letting myself fall into that bad pattern was pretty bad because it was super unhealthy and a lot of bad stuff happened because of it. And it's something that I'm going to try really hard to stay away from. So like when we got back from the honeymoon, everything was pretty okay. And then things started getting shitty again. But then the holidays kicked in and a lot of people get like holiday, the holiday blues or the winter blues or, they get sad during the winter and the holidays. For me,
because you know how broke they'll be next month.
Well, I don't think so. It's just all the bad things everyone remembers during the holidays, I guess. For me, though, it's like the only time of the year. I know this sounds so dramatic, and I don't mean it to be dramatic. It's just that's literally the only time of the year that I'm like, I can be happy even in a bad time, because the holidays and stuff for me like shows so much hope. Like even when the holidays don't go as planned and I get really sad, like people make fun of my Christmas music and stuff. I'm like, literally, it's the only like calm part of the year that I have.
Yeah.
Like it's really hard for someone to ruin the holidays for me. And trust me, I've had a lot of testing moments these last couple like months. Like things happen and I'm just like, why do I even bother?
I can legitimately say I had nothing to do with that this year.
No, it was all me.
Because I usually am the Grinch and the fucking
I did good this year.
The Scrooge and fucking Christmas. I'm usually the guy.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, and I tell you straight up, I fucking hate this holiday. I even told you.
And that was one of the things that makes me so sad because I am in love with the holidays.
And yeah, that's what made me and you different. But I mean, I have a different reason why I hate it compared to you. But I realized I had nothing to do with it. I actually participated in everything you wanted me to participate in. I made it good. I made it happen.
We did pretty good this year. It made me happy because last year, it was the year that, you understood then when I was coming from. Because, I always had feelings and stuff like that, but everyone kind of brushed it off. And I know it's just because people don't understand. I never really took it personally before. But, like, last year, I was in, like, a super horrible place. And I'm still salty about the people who didn't take the time to listen to me. You know what I mean? Because last year was a year that I, like, literally cried out for help and not most people were not there. But you were, and that was nice because
I had no choice.
You were the one I really wanted to understand because I have to live with you. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing worse than the person you live with just doesn't fucking get it. You know what I mean? And even if you secretly don't get it, at least you tried to understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were there when I was feeling like shit, and you felt like shit with me, and it was really nice that you were able to be like, I understand now. And that made me feel really good. And I think a lot of that was our pre-marriage counseling. Like that helped us a lot. It was really weird because we knew all those things. But it was like when our pastor was like, you really have to take the time to put yourself in the other person's shoes. And for me, that's something I've always lived by, is I'm an understanding person. I don't care what you did.
But we didn't realize how much that applied every single day, every single time.
Yeah.
Like it was easy for me to ignore your problems because like I can get over those problems like that. Because your problems to me,
because you're like, oh, you're sad.
They're small problems, and that's very ignorant of me to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're like mad about something, I'm like, there's an easy way to solve it. But then I gotta realize, okay, you don't see it this way because X, Y, and Z. So that's why you're upset.
It also helped that, like I said, last year was really bad, and I really let it show. You know what I mean? Like everyone saw that shit last year. It wasn't something that, like before, I could hide it.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm cool, even I'm not. But last year it was literally like, I'm not cool at all. You know what I mean? I'm not cool at all, and I really don't give a shit what everyone else thinks. Like at parties and stuff, if we'd argue, I couldn't hold it in. Like I would explode just because I couldn't manage my emotions at all. Like couldn't control them. And then people are like, it's okay, calm down. I'm like, literally I can't, and I don't care what other people think. If they don't want to talk to me anymore because I'm not okay, then that's cool. But I think that's more than the fact that I let that stuff get to me last year. It's the fact that, like, I guess on a side resolution, while I try to accomplish something big, and maybe the thing I accomplish is learning how to deal with that shit. You know what I mean? Just this year too, I really want to learn how to deal with it by myself, because last year I really realized that most people aren't going to be there for you during that time. And it's not even that they mean to. It's not that they're just like, fuck you, I don't want to deal with it. It's just they really don't understand. And a lot of people don't have the time to deal with it, and they're dealing with their own stuff. And I understood that, but my feelings were still hurt really badly.
Like, we're not going to be the type of people that say, okay, well, you weren't here for me at all this year, and you didn't talk to me at all, so I'm not going to talk to you for the rest of my life.
Because I know I didn't make myself available to everybody. My constant excuse is we're busy, which we are. It's not a lie. But at the same time, it's just we're busy, and when we're not busy, I'd really like to not be busy. Like, I'd really just like to just calm down for a little while. I can't keep going out and going to do stuff,
Yeah.
But learn how to deal with that stuff on my own, or with you at least. Like finding ways to cope with stuff without depending on other people. Because people aren't always going to be there.
What if I die tomorrow? Think about it. Think how quiet it got. Like, well, fuck, dude. Like,
I think I would not be okay.
no, I'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be dead.
Yeah, I'll be dead. I'll have no problems whatsoever.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Why do you guys do this? My friend said she could hear me from the bathroom when I was in there.
No fucking way. You can hear her echo? That's funny.
My friend said she's gonna give me some bitch classes so I can be so I can be mean to people. Last year I was mean to people. I exploded.
Yeah, you were.
Not to you, bitch.
Never said to me.
Well.
Do you see me going?
Oh, but man, when I was mad at him, was I fucking mad at him though? If I wasn't scared to unleash it on anybody, it was him. Because I'm like, bitch, you know what I'm going through, and you're still gonna piss me off right now. At the worst times. You pick the worst times. He waits till people are around to do shit. Because he knows.
That makes me sound like such a dick.
Because he knows that I will respond. And then he has the audacity to be like, don't cause a scene. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I'll start to talk to him and I'll whisper. And then he'll like say something to piss me off even more. And I'm like, no. And he's like, don't talk so loud. You just don't do it. I'm like, then why the fuck did you bring it up right now? Why did you do this to me? And you just expect me to be like, okay, no. Like, what the hell? Because he knows he'll have people to back him up. Because if I explode, everyone's like, oh, calm down, just leave him alone. Like, people come to your defense like nothing. Like, seriously.
Trust me, on our next barbecue, everyone's going to call me on my shit. Just because he said that. Just because he said that.
Because I feel like I'm not allowed to get mad at you because then I look like a bitchy, naggy wife. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I feel like when I get mad at you, it's for good reason. If you were doing something stupid, I would understand. But when I get mad at you in front of people and I actually have the nerve to like say it out loud, it's a big deal to me. And I feel like other people shouldn't get in my business if I'm mad about it. They don't know the whole backstory to stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. No?
I'm just thinking about times you made me upset.
Oh, that's why you're just
pausing. Therapy.
You're just fucking
thinking about all of the times you pissed me off.
Oh, well. New year, new me. Hashtag new me. Hashtag new year, new me.
So.
No.
On Friday.
Uh-huh.
I have a doctor's appointment.
You have a doctor's appointment?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to find out how shitty my fat... No.
I'm kidding.
No. To see how my thyroid is doing. So, if it's bad, it's going to be New Year fatter me.
Yes and no. I mean, it all depends.
I've raised
because I know people that actually had a very bad thyroid problem, and they still managed to lose weight.
It's so very hard.
Yeah, you just gotta beat the kid.
They lose weight when they're able to find a level of pill that works. Right now, I'm still in that transition, trying to find one that's going to keep it.
Are you taking a high dose right now?
No.
No.
Well, they have to increase it little by little because you can overdose, and then it sends you into hyperthyroid, which is really bad, and it can give you like thyroid cancer and all that stuff.
No. And that's in your throat.
Yeah.
See.
So this bitch, when I told him that I had a thyroid problem,
I thought her thighs were like.
He went and told me, he was like, yeah, man, your thigh. And I'm like, what? No, bitch. I wish it was in my thigh. Because then at least if they had to cut it open, I'm like, it's just my leg. No, if they have to cut me open, it's right there. That scares me because, like, I can't even have a sore throat without... You know how men are little bitches when they're sick? Like, if you have a sniffle, you think you're dying? Okay, that's how I get with a sore throat. I cannot have a sore throat. I turn into the biggest baby on the planet.
When I lost my voice a couple months ago,
mm-hmm.
I was fucking... Ugh, I hated that so much. because it felt like I was screaming all day,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't scream at all. I was just sick, and like the uvula part kept itching, like my uvula. It sucks because you can't scratch it with your finger.
Oh, yeah, I know.
If you scratch it with your finger, you'll throw up. And I try to scratch with my tongue, and I have like the smoothest tongue ever. Like it's gonna sound so bad, but I have a really smooth tongue.
What a stupid problem to have.
It
I
is.
can't scratch my uvula. My tongue is too smooth.
It is. It is. I was like, wow. I actually wish I had a fucking rough tongue, like so I could scratch this motherfucker, but I couldn't. Like it just kept slipping on me. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck?
So I guess I got like really not hot water, but I got coffee. And I just started drinking that.
Salt water.
No.
He doesn't believe in salt water.
I don't
It
just-
really helps.
No.
Can you believe that the bronchitis I got a couple months ago was better than a normal sore throat? Like it didn't hurt for the longest time. Like in the middle of the night, it would. I would wake up and my throat would fucking hurt so bad. But like during the day, I couldn't talk at all.
Really?
And it didn't hurt. Like I was telling people, I'm like, I just can't talk. Nothing hurts.
Yeah.
And then it started getting bad once I started getting sick. I mean, can you believe bronchitis was better than a normal sore throat?
Yes and no, but that depends on the individual.
Yeah, I guess.
I know people that think cancer is way better than having fucking what's it called AIDS. So. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have either.
Me neither.
I hope.
But I mean, when
I
you're
don't
comparing,
have
I mean, I met someone that has both. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Shit, go big or go home. Why not?
like, how do you not break bad from
Oh,
that shit?
dude,
You know,
that's
like,
a good idea. Like,
what?
I mean,
Getting
I'm
both?
sorry
Fuck
for
off.
people. I'm not being rude. I hope this isn't rude, but like
What?
if they, you know how Breaking Bad, they're like, yeah, you got lung cancer, right? And you're dying, basically. So he sells meth, right? Okay. You could have sex with anybody. Like, I'm dying anyway.
And cause an
Just
epidemic?
fuck someone with AIDS. No, I'm not telling you fuck everybody.
Fuck
I'm just
someone with
saying, like,
AIDS?
yeah, why not? You're dying anyway. Like, let's say a famous person you really want to get with, but they're like, I have AIDS. And like, I have cancer, so. Then they get to do it, and you're dying anyway.
Maybe that's how you got it. Holy shit. I never thought about that because he's like, fuck it, I'm already going to die. Just fuck someone with AIDS.
Like, you can do anything.
Well, I really
Start
doubt he
smoking,
intentionally.
and
Yeah.
a lot of people do that, though.
The worst thing you can do is tell someone when they're going to die.
I know. I don't ever want to know.
I actually learned that from your dad. And it's
I
actually,
used to
it's
get so
actually
pissed
some
at people that would try to predict like the last day of Earth, and I'm like, can you just not? I don't want to know.
Like, I remember how everybody flipped the fuck out about 2012. Like,
Oh, I did. I was like, I always knew I wasn't gonna live to be like 18, but I'm 22 now. My mom's like, you scratched what with your tongue? His uvula.
my uvula.
Oh, it's my dad. It's my dad from my mom's account. That's weird.
And then, what was I telling you? I don't know. It's just so distracting when you get up and start scrolling. And I'm just like, all right, like, you're just going to do this in the middle of me saying something? Okay, no, I got to figure. What the fuck was I
You
saying?
were talking about
I was making a good
AIDS.
point. Okay, AIDS. What else was I saying about AIDS? I can go off with a lot of things about AIDS. You're a terrible person.
Were you still talking about AIDS?
I hope so.
AIDS and cancer and dying.
cancer and-
anyway.
Dude, I totally don't know.
don't
I learned
know.
from your dad that that's the worst thing you can tell to someone.
Oh.
Oh, about it. Okay. 2012. That's what I was talking about. Thanks for nothing.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's totally not about AIDS.
No. Anyways. Hey, stop.
I wish you could see my dog right now.
Anyways. Well, it's not even cool anymore for me to talk about it.
Go ahead.
Okay, for 2012, like, everybody flipped the fuck out.
I love the movie though, but it scared me even more.
It got so bad, though, like, to the point where furniture places started promoting the year. Says, you don't have to make any payments until 2012. And it'll encourage you to buy shit, because it's like, well, the world's ending.
I'm
Fuck
like,
it,
why
why?
the fuck would I want new furniture? I'm about to die. That's what I'm gonna steal is furniture. Why steal anything? We're all dying.
Yeah.
I never understood that. We're all about to die, and everyone goes and steals shit. I'm like, what?
I thought there would be like a purge or some shit going on, but
Oh
no.
my god, that movie scared the shit out of me.
The purge?
Yeah, it scares me.
It's gonna happen one day.
Stop.
Dude. It's gonna happen.
No.
The rich are gonna have like all these private events where they buy poor people and they actually kill them.
Stop.
Just for the sport.
Stop.
I was like, damn.
I'm sure they do it already. Yeah, the purge scares me a lot. I remember when I watched it for the first time, I had an anxiety attack. I had to go sit outside. It was at my uncle's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to go sit outdoors. And they're like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like the very first time I had an anxiety attack was during a movie, too. It was like a dark, creepy movie. It was The Covenant. I don't even remember what the movie's about. I think it's about vampires and stuff, but I don't.
Covenant? Isn't that That's a fucking Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Don't know. I just know it's a really.
That's the one where he's like killing wolves and shit.
No, not that one. Maybe it's not that.
I think that's the one.
No, that is.
Okay, let's Google this shit real quick.
Because I've always told people it was that movie. I'm pretty sure.
The Covenant. I mean, that's not
No,
even a
it's
purge
an old
movie. That's not even a purge movie.
I didn't say it was a purge movie. I said the first anxiety attack I ever had was during a
What's
movie.
a covenant?
It's like
You don't know what it is?
I do, but I can't think of how to explain it.
Okay.
Like a cult, or like a pact. Yeah, a pact.
Is it a pact? Okay.
Yeah. See, it's a 2006 movie.
Okay.
Okay, so we were watching that. I was like, I tell everyone it's that movie. Don't ruin that for me. That's The Revenant, isn't it?
Oh, Revenant. Right.
Okay.
The Revenant.
So the first anxiety attack I ever had was during The Covenant, and I remember I could not breathe, and I couldn't figure out what happened because I was little. And I was like in my sister's room panicking, and my mom's like on the phone with the doctor, and she's like, "Yeah, you can't go into the emergency room unless you're dying." That's basically what she told me. And I'm like, okay. And eventually I got over it. I started playing with my sister, and I didn't realize till like years later that that's what was going on, because I had started having more after that. And sometimes I can give myself one if I want to.
Like on
if
command?
I think about dying, yeah, a lot. Like if I'm laying in bed and I start thinking about dying, I get them bad. So anyway, The Purge did that to me the first time I watched it. And also there was another movie where these guys break into the house, and everyone's like hiding in the ducts and stuff, trying to like hide from them. And I had another one then too. And like for like at least 3 of my panic attacks in the last couple of years, you know what everyone's thing has been? Maybe you just got salt and scratched your throat.
You got salt and scratched your throat.
Yeah, because I was like eating fries or something. And they're like, well, maybe you got a scratch in your throat and the salt irritated it. Which is not a bad excuse. But I'm like, now I know it's not what it is. Like, especially because it's the type of movies that I'm watching. It's not like every movie gives me a panic attack. I think I just like get so caught up in it.
Well, you just got to watch the right type of movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't always know when it's going to happen. It's nuts.
Well.
I don't remember why I brought that up.
At least now I know. At least I know there's not going to be a purge coming anytime soon, I hope. I'm over here saying 2019 is my year. Well, we actually hit the 1 hour mark. 1 hour and almost 20 minutes. Should we end it here?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. A lot more people showed up this time. Yeah. I was surprised.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments.
I was very happy.
Because it sucks when we are it sucks when we do this and nobody responds. Like, we can still do it, but it's nice to be able to like talk with you guys too.
So this concludes our episode of Couples Therapy. We didn't really talk too much about our relationship. We were pretty much talking about each other a lot this episode.
What do you mean?
Like, we said more things about us than about it.
Well, yeah.
Well, we balanced it pretty good. But if you guys have any questions whatsoever, if you have any problems with your relationship, we are no experts, but we are always down to hear what you have to say. If you guys have any questions at any time, you're more than welcome to message us either here or individually if you have us as friends on Facebook. We will keep you anonymous with your question. We're very clear about that. We're not going to put you on blast unless you want us to. I mean, but just make it clear you want us to.
Right.
But, yeah, we're going to try to be more consistent about this as possible. I'm actually going to go ahead and upload this on my page, and we're going to actually put this episode on Anchor. So you're going to be able to listen to us on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Did I already say that?
No.
Okay. Everywhere where you can listen to your podcast, just be sure to look up BetaCast, and you'll see all of our episodes there. We've been lagging so much about putting our episodes there, but I think we have like over 6 episodes up already on Anchor.
We stopped doing it a long time ago.
So probably no.
So I'm not sure.
But we're actually starting to do it with this one. This is the first one for 2019. We're in season 3 right now.
Oh God, no seasons. God,
we're doing season 3.
We had like 1 episode of season 2, and then I'm like, don't you dare tell people when we come back that season 3. Like, stop! Don't do this.
Season 3, Morty.
Season
97 more years, Morty.
2019.
97 more years that I can get my hands on that Szechuan sauce.
Season 2019.
All right, season 2019. Okay. So it's been fun. It's been fun. So it's gonna be even cooler, and you will probably see a different background next time. But
well, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll either be here in this house or in a new house.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys take it easy. This is the most awkward ending I've done so far. Is it? No.
I think
I
they like it that way. I think
people like the awkwardness.
Like
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is me awkwardly approaching you.
This is not the cringy
in a non-homosexual way, and ending the video. All right, but yeah, you guys. See you guys later.
Bye.
I'm still smiling. Okay, let me press end. It's even more awkward.